Assalamu alaikum. It's me, Mohammed Sallu Balde, Assistant Project Director ITCA, University of the Gambia, and I'm here to share some ideas on how we can go about developing our website, the back end part of it. As we have been moving really slow on the development, so I figured out making such videos, sharing my ideas, allowing others also to maybe, if sometimes we feel more comfortable in our room. We have more ideas when we are in a room, not that because we are scared to talk or others. When you are talking, when you are starting in front of people, sometimes all the ideas you have might not come out, some of them might get lost. So I figured out making a video on it will be a bit more better. So the website, as we have decided before, we will use PHP, raw PHP. We will not use any CMS to build the website, or using frameworks will be difficult because only few of us are familiar to such frameworks. So going raw PHP will be nice, everyone can develop. And also the website should be fully dynamic. No content should be pre-installed or pre-created. Any part of the website, any content can be changed dynamically by an admin or an editor. Also use the MySQL database. Obviously a dynamic website must have a database to store all its content. Also the website should be built based on object-oriented programming, using class for writing in a database instead of always writing a script to store in a database in each page or in each part of a website. You just use a class that have already been built. You give it the content you want to add in a database, it will add it straight. As simple as that. So sweet. Also, the website should have accounts. Obviously, for someone to be able to change the content of the website, you must have some authentication, some authority to do so. So there can be an admin account. There can be an admin account, an editor account, and a user account. The admin account will be the first level, which will have full control, sort of creating new users, creating other accounts, admin accounts, creating editor accounts, creating user accounts, disabling accounts, deleting them, and other more functionalities. The editor account should not be able to delete any user or any account, or deactivate any account, or delete any account, but it can have other functionalities like creating a page, creating a post, and other stuff. But also it should not be able to delete a post or page made by an admin account. Sorry about that. And also the user account can have only basic functionalities like making comment, writing comments, subscribing to a newsletter, and all other stuff. Just basic, or only comments. Cool. Then also we go to the content types. A website obviously must have content, and as we are planning, the content should be straight from the database. And the content type can be pages, blog posts, and comments. A page can, as we all know, a page where you publish about the website or other stuff. And also like the home page can be sort of a page, but it needs blocks to make up the home page. The home page, some part should display latest news, other parts should display maybe featured characters or alumni of the university, school of ICT, and many other part. Anything we want on the home page should be a block. If we read CMS, how other CMS do it, like WordPress and Laravel. WordPress, I only know about WordPress. We will understand what these blocks mean. And also a post, that can be a news post, an event, or a publication by a student, and any other stuff. So also we don't want, whenever there is a news to publish, we go and create a HTML page, change it, and then upload it in the website. That is old school, really old school. And also a comment, people can users can comment to news articles, events, and publication made by students. So, and there can be a subscription form where students can subscribe to receive newsletters from the website. Yeah, they just send in their email and their full name and what they will like subscribe to, what use, either subscribe to newsletters or event updates or any other post. And I designed some database schema. Let me show you, and here is it. Blocks, as I have said before, there can be different blocks for, and this, and what nice about CMS are like, you don't, the CMS doesn't tell you these are the blocks to use. You can only use this kind of blocks. Anyone, you can, anytime blocks can be created. Blocks can be created of different type, and you can design a CSS or a interface for that block. Create what fields the block needs to store. Like for example, when you have to show some lecturers from the university, you can create fields like image, first name, last name, email address, or Facebook account detail, links, and all other stuff, or description. And there you can then, after, you can create another block. For example, slideshow. The block will only store maybe images to slide, and also maybe a description, a short description of the image and other stuff. That's what's nice about these blocks. You can create them at any time. Yeah, you don't need to change the website all starting from fresh scratch again whenever you are to update the website. And also options can store some settings, just like a mobile phone. You might prefer maybe to show a different display the following morning after you realize your first display is not cool. So this option make it nice. For instance, the website name, you can say it is ICT UTG instead of ITCA. You can change that anytime you want. You just come and change it here, not through the database phpMyAdmin, but through the website, the admin log, the admin dashboard. Yeah, but the settings have to be stored in the database, obviously. So many functionalities and settings can be stored in the option database here. And also the page, this one, as I said before, a page should contain a content about the school, or about a field, or about a course, or any other thing. This page, or a page that contain blocks, all these things can be done using a CMS. So like for example, page ID, page author, the one who created the page title, what should be displayed, yeah, and also page content, page status, page name, parent, all this stuff, all. And you know what's nice about, another nice thing about CMS, for instance, when you have 4 pages, instead of creating a PHP file for each page, what you can do is just, with only one PHP file, which is going to like collect the content of the page and display it, you can play multiple pages. You can display multiple pages just using one PHP file and your predefined classes to collect from the database and others. And then post, as I said before, for example, news post, event information, or event post, and others. So nice. PHP users, the table is here, activation key, and I add a activation key. For instance, if someone do register, maybe an key should be sent to the person's email for maybe approval, or to make sure that you are not a robot, because sometimes robots can be really annoying online. People build up bots which will just be creating account, so messy. Yeah, so this is what I have to show. I think we should start moving. Please guys, come on board. Please, we need to move forward. We cannot be wasting time on just this small thing. This thing is not a big project. We can do this less than a month, very quick. When the interface developers are ready, we just publish it. We just fix everything. And content, when we have content uploaded, the website can be online, no time. So please, you can send me your share, drop your comment, any idea you have or any mistake I made, and others. Please let's also agree on a date to complete the design and start coding. Okay, assalamu alaikum.